Buy it cheap and safe NBA 2K22 MT at NBA2King.com. You can use code Excapar, that's EXCAPAR, for 5% off your entire purchase. Alrighty, we're back with it. I don't know why the cards are so bright, but we're doing the best badges to add to all of the wonderful new cards that dropped yesterday. So most of the guys are pretty cool. We got the cold-blooded Hunt for Glory. Mainly, I think Tyler, Herro, Allan, Houston, and Peja, the 3 people that you don't really want. But all these cards are pretty cool. So if you guys are excited, hit the like button down below. Comment what you guys think. And subscribe if you guys are new again. I am sorry about how bright they are, but once we click on the cards, it'll be okay. So overall, not bad, not bad. Coutinho Mobley is actually a really fun guy. He is 6'4", 6'7" wingspan, which is really nice. I wish I kind of gave him that PG position, but I mean, he's got that base dribble style. But jump shot 26 on quick is a really fun badge to have, and you can actually see that he has all of these great shooting badges. He's already a pretty good defender, so there's not really too many things that you would love to add to him. Now, I would say posterize would be a pretty big help because he does have that 70 driving dunk. Does have an 80 driving down tendency, so he will at least rise up a little bit. Even posterizer, he's got a better chance of actually, going up there and finishing some of those, which is always going to be pretty helpful. And then if you, are going to be running him a decent bit, investing in something like an Intimidator and maybe like a Ball Stripper could actually be pretty helpful. I mean, a 79 steal is a little bit low, but with Ball Stripper, you can poke it out just in case he gets put into a blender in the post. I've got help, and Intimidator is just a nice all-around badge. Maybe you feel like he's a little bit too slow getting downhill, so downhill can kind of be nice. Maybe you want hyperdrive, just increase your dribbling ability. I personally would probably lean towards Intimidator and Ball Stripper just to make him an all-around nice 2-guard. I can 3-and-D it and just have some fun. But I really like this Coutinho Mobley. I think people are really sleeping on him because jump shot 26 on quick, just a great, really fun jumper to have in general. So hopefully we can get a later on Coutinho Mobley, maybe like a diamond with a better dribble style. But for now, this one is all around pretty solid. Next, we have Mohamed Abdul Rauf, a nice 6'1", 6'4" wingspan kind of point guard. And it's kind of another case of not bad. Not bad. He's got jump shot 36, which is pretty slow, and I think will kind of hurt most people, but that shifty dribble style is kind of nice. And he does have that Scottie Pippen behind the back. Luckily, he's already got Deadeye out there, so that'll be really good. But the first badge that's pretty easy to see that we need to add is posterizer. I mean, an 85 driving dunk. The guy's got 80 driving and 80 flashy, and no posterizer. Yeah, we got to add that just to help out his defense a little bit. And then the other two other badges that I think are really easy to add onto him are probably Brick Wall and Pick Dodger. A lot of the times, people are calling their screens with their point guards, and Mohamed Abdul Rauf, if you leave him guarding those guys, he's gonna have to fight through a lot of those screens. So Pick Dodger definitely gonna be a really big help out there. And then Brick Wall is obviously what people know it for mostly is screens, but it still helps limit aggressive backdowns in the post, which is really, really helpful. And a guy that is 6'1". And that's 3 of our 4 badges. We still have one more that we could add, and you can kind of pick what you want. Menace is a really nice badge. It lowers the stats and badges of people that you're guarding out there on the perimeter. Just not, I don't think, in the paint. But you can correct me if I'm wrong. So it can be another good badge if you want to boost up his kind of lackluster defense a little more. Or you could go the route of adding something like blinders, because we have this slow jump shot 36 jumper, and the fact that we have that shifty dribble style means we're going to be wrapping around those screens really wide and getting most likely a lot of side late contests. So the mixture of blinders and Deadeye can really help with that, as well as mismatch expert. But that's really up to you. I personally probably would lean towards blinders. I love the Menace badge, but I think Pick Dodger, Brick Wall, posterizer, and blinders are probably going to make you have a better all-around Mohamed Abdul Rauf. But again, it's up to you depending on what you like for your cards. That's just what I personally would lean towards a little bit. Next up, we have the man Tyler Herro, just an absolute bucket getter. I kind of forgot to sell him after I did some XP yesterday, but this Tyler Herro is so fun, just an amazing shooter. He's got that Trae Young base on quick, has that shifty dribble style, that Scottie Pippen behind the back. I don't love this Luka combo, but it's not bad. But essentially, we already have most of the offense down. So the only real big thing that I would add is, again, posterizer. 3 in a row now. He's got an 80 driving dunk. He's got an 80 driving dunk tendency. No posterizer. A really easy badge just to throw out there on some of your cards. I'm going to have a good time with. And because Tyler Herro is a 6'5" 2-guard, does have an 87 perimeter but a 74 strength, I think Brick Wall can really be helpful for him. Limit those back downs and just make it so he's not getting shoved down into the post as often. I also probably would just boost up more of the defense. A Menace out there on that perimeter is really going to be helpful. It just lowers the stats, lowers the badges. Those are pretty key 3 badges. Aside from that, you can add, some things like limitless takeoff. If you think, you're going to be slashing a lot, you need that boost, at the dunk if you need it. You could add a floor general if you are going to be drilling with him. Hustler if you want him to get to loose balls a little bit faster. Maybe a chase down artist because he's got that 70 block. Maybe that could help out. I probably would go, posterizer, limitless takeoff as 1 and 2. Then menace brick wall as 3 and 4. And then that last one, maybe like a stop and go, just to have some fun, man. Because I think a lot of the times with this Tyler hero, you can be doing a lot of dribbling moves around those screens, running, starting, stopping, doing some sort of things all around. I think stop and go is a pretty helpful badge. It's not the best badge in the world, but when you already have most of the key ones that you want, it can be a nice one to, just, throw in there and have some fun with Tyler hero. So, just my opinion. Again, you can kind of pick and choose what you want. Next is Pedro Stoyakovic. He is a beautiful 6'9" small forward, power forward with a 6'11" wingspan. And the big W about Pedro that some people are just sleeping on still is jump shot 4. Because the previous versions of Pedro had set shot 4. But set shot 4 has been virtually eliminated from the game. So the Pedro now has one of the better jumpers in the game. Well, has a significantly better jumper than he did before, I guess we'll say. Yeah, big W's right there for Pedro Stoyakovic. And you can see he's already a great shooter, only badge that's super key. He's missing his chef. Alright playmaking, pretty solid enough defense for a guy that's going to be playing the small forward, power forward, but there's still some things we could do to make it a little bit better for Peja. He's got that slasher dribble style, but I would definitely like to see, something like glue hands on a guy that I'm going to be shooting with, as well as quick first step. I think those 2 badges are super huge. Glue hands helps you, catch the balls when you're in a roll, when you're on the pick and pop, when you're just running on the fast break and trying to catch a pass in the corner. Glue hands is super, super huge. For getting some of those opportunities. So I think glue hands and quick first step, 2 really crucial badges that can help out this Peja a lot. Also, I think a lot of you guys might want to back down with Peja because he is 6'9". He does have a 88 strength. But you don't want to get, the ball poked every single time you're going down there. So unstrippable can be another really good badge to have on your Pedro Stoyakovic. And then I would probably also add a rim protector onto him because across the board, being 6'9" with a 6'11" wingspan, you got some massively long arms, and blocking shots can be great with a 71 block on a guy that tall. And then that last badge can kind of be up to you, depending on what you like to do. If you want to, just boost up that quick first step and make it so he's moving faster downhill, after some boards, downhill is a great badge. If you suspect that you're going to be playing your Peja more as a power forward, something like rebound chaser can be a really, really good badge. Just have out there to help you get those boards. Or, maybe you want something like ball stripper because you imagine that maybe some people are going to be backing down your Peja, or whenever you get some sort of mismatch where, the center or a taller power forward, like maybe Evan Mobley is on, Pedro Stoyakovic, you sense that they're going to be drop stepping you a lot. Ball stripper can help it, so when they do those drop steps, stuff like that, if you time it correctly, you can poke that ball loose. Kind of up to you, depending on what you like, or maybe you just want to boost up the finishing a little bit, give them pro touch for those better timed layups to be going in. All those badges for the last one can really work pretty well. The next is Allan Houston, 6'6", 6'9" wingspan, and I've described this Allan Houston as one of the best cones in the game. Ray Allen on that normal time, he's got that base dribble style. The Wiggins behind the back ain't too bad, but he's essentially just going to be a guy who can catch the ball and chuck it, or catch the ball and run straight to the basket and get a dunk, which is pretty clutch. But to boost up that dunking, obviously we need to add posterizer on there for our first badge out of the 6. 85 driving, 90 driving tendency, 80 flashing dunk tendency, 75 alley-oop tendency, and no posterizer. I mean, come on, we got to add that. Shooting, the dude is all set. I mean, he is all set, honestly. And then for the defense, I definitely would try to boost up this Allan Houston's defense. I mean, 6'6", 6'9" wingspan, that's super solid. It's a 72 block. First off, we're adding a brick wall because he does have a 74 strength, and he's probably going to get back down a little bit, depending on, who you're going against. Can definitely help that out. I like the idea of putting a rim protector on him and a ball stripper rim protector so we can go out there, block more shots more consistently. And ball stripper, we just talked about with the Peja, where people do try to back you down. Now you not only have brick wall, but if they actually do end up backing you down into the post, you have something like ball stripper that'll allow you to, time those drop steps and just smack it, away whenever you want. And that's actually, what, 4 badges out there? Pretty damn solid. Now, I would actually recommend something like maybe a quick chain, because yes, you don't have the greatest of dribbling, but what quick chain allows you to do is put together chains of dribble moves, like I think in up to 3. I think 3 is when it starts, moving those faster, where you can chain together dribble moves a little bit faster, which can really help guys with the base dribble style who really don't move too well, actually getting out there and dribbling a little bit more like they know what they're doing. I don't know. I think for a 5th badge, it can be pretty handy. And then for this last badge, honestly, I don't really think it matters too much. I mean, Limitless Takeoff can be a nice one to have. Something like Chase Down Artist mixed with Rim Protector would be good. Post Move Lockdown, so those drop steps are even less effective. Mixed with Brick Wall and Ball Stripper can be pretty nice. I probably would go to Limitless Takeoff a little bit more just to help boost up those opportunities where you're catching the ball with Allan Houston, trying to run around the defender, closing out late, and getting dunks. But that's just me. I think, honestly, if you just stick to those 5, you'll be good. And then just have some fun throwing a half badge maybe that you have that he doesn't have already. And you can make Allan Houston a beast. So let me know what you guys think about it down in the comment section below. Overall, I think this Cold-Blooded set wasn't obviously any big names, but it was still an all-around fun, solid set with some solid cards you could have some fun with on 2K. So, you know, it is what it is. But I know that they're not too hyped. So comment down below what you guys think of these cards. Like the video if you guys did enjoy, and hit that subscribe button if you're new to the channel. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and I will see you in the next video.